Brooklyn Lodge, here with my good friend Ben Settree. Mate, the family, they've been selling horses, for as long as I've been an agent, 30 odd years, 35 years?
Yeah, it's around about 35 years. Started off way back at Parramatta Livestock and progressed through from there. You know, we're very proud to be associated with Nutrien now. They're our third year with you guys, so we're looking forward to this year's sales.
Had a look through the draft. You've just brought some of your Bathurst horses in, and before we talk about Sydney, being a local here at Bathurst, we're in probably one of the most looked after gardens in the Bathurst area. So we're looking at Janet's backdrop, so we've got to give her a little compliment. But it's our first year coming to Bathurst also. You guys are supporting that sale again, and it must be great to see the carnival on the doorstep again. It's a great carnival. It's part of the industry.
Yeah, it's been iconic for a long time now, and we're really happy that the industry gets behind it and supports it. We're really welcoming of your company coming into the fray. I think it's imperative that we support the Bathurst Carnival. You know, those horses that, they're not the top of the line Sydney class, but they do a great job locally, and a lot of the local guys rely on the Bathurst sale to supply their product. So, it definitely has its role.
And I guess for a bit of a product placement there too, you buy at Bathurst, you have the opportunity to pay for the Bathurst race series, for the sale race series. It's sounding like an impressive pool for people to come back and chase. Plus, for $3,000, you can sustain for the Nutrien National Race Series. Plus, this year with Matt Tooser and Tooser Horse Floats, you buy a horse at any of our sales, including the Bathurst sale, and you pay for the horse and sustain for the Nutrien Race Series. You go in the draw. One purchase of a horse goes in for one ticket. So another great incentive to support all the catalogues, but particularly your Bathurst one.
Yeah, it's a great incentive. You know, the local race series will be split. I believe it's going to be split colts and fillies. You know, we're talking hopefully a pool 25,000 for colts and 25,000 for the fillies for horses that just go through the Bathurst sale. So that's a great incentive. And then, as you said, if you're fortunate enough, you can win a horse float out of it too.
Mate, talking about the preparation of horses, important the upbringing these horses here at Brooklyn Lodge. They foal, then they're put back into a big mob of mares and foals. They run as a herd. They're a herd animal.
Yeah, exactly. And we believe that that's the best thing for the athlete. Doug and Janet put a lot of hours into researching and looking for a property that fit what they felt were the criteria to raise quality racehorses. They could have bought a place flatter or a more water license or whatever, but they thought that this property with its undulating country was ideal. And we continue to foster that with, we feed at one end of the paddock, their water's at the other. We make them walk up and down hills. When we wean into one mob, the colts and fillies, and then we split them. But when we split them, they'll be still mobs of 40, and they'll be running in a probably 120-acre paddock.
Now, without trying to pick on one particular run of horses, I've had a look through them. Our third year, by far, I would have said the best opportunity we've had for Brooklyn Lodge. A lovely draft, a lot of depth of quality in your draft this year.
Yeah, we're really proud of them this year in particular. We've probably had it a bit tough coming out of the drought and whatever. Things were pretty hairy there for a while with the drought. So, there's nothing like natural rainfall to boost the country rather than irrigation or hand feeding. But, they've come into the barn looking $1 million, and Mel's excelled at her usual role of making them look pretty and finishing them off. So she's done a great job so far. We've got our videos being done this weekend, so we're really looking forward to presenting a quality draft. And as you said, I think the individuals reflect the page as well. We've got some very well-bred stock, and the page is reflected in the actual athlete standing in front of you.
Mate, another one without putting one in front of any other, but I see the betting line, Lady Euthenia, which is lot 98. I asked what he was and saw him in the box. So just tell us, obviously an outstanding broodmare.
Yeah, look, she's fortunate enough to be the Australian Broodmare of the Year this year, and her offspring, Major Delight, is the Australian 2-year-old filly of the year. So, you've got a page there with Max Delight on it, Lady Euthenia, goes back to Reggae Miss, an outstanding family overall. But what we do like is that the animal standing in front of it reflects the quality of the page. He's a magnificent individual. He's got a bit of white on him. He'll stand up in a sale ring, and you'll go a long way to go past him to look for a better sort.
Mate, another one, Captain Treacherous. Obviously, they've proven their worth in the marketplace and on the racetrack. Lot 169, a Treacherous out of Passion's Delight, a Better's Delight Modern Art Cross.
Yeah, look, she's doing a great job at stud, that little mare. She won 100-odd thousand, bit over 100,000 herself. She's out of a mare that won $250,000. This is her second foal. The first foal, an up major filly, the reports are really good on it. We're hoping that it'll get to the races soon. Haven't seen it at the trials or anything yet, but hopefully it's not too far away. She's done a terrific job, and he's a ripping colt. Like, if you wanted a ready-made 2-year-old that's going to just hit the track and start running, then he's the one you should be looking at.
The other one I had a note, just really liked the type, like broodmare potential later, 202 Rock and Roll Heaven out of She's All Attitude, an art major mare.
Yeah, look, She's All Attitude was a terrific racehorse herself. You know, a strong family that's gone on, and she's done a terrific job in the broodmare barn. You know, probably 7 foals, 7 winners, I think it is. You know, Steve Turnbull's got a lot of that family, and they're going terrific. And yeah, she's a filly that I think not only will someone that wants to race her be looking at her, but a breeder should be looking at her too. She's a great sort, you know, and she should do a terrific job after being a good race mare.